Good morning. Happy Monday. I was just lighting some Palo Santo for all of us. I want to make a special note this morning to honor any of those who we have lost that we are still in mourning for. The process of letting go takes as long as it takes. Let's see who's here this morning. Good morning, Jax. Jax says, let me make the comments seen on stage. And let me see if I can make them more visible. There we go. Jack says, hope you all had happy holidays. And she would like to be on the prayer list. You got it. First name on the list this week. And it is taken care of. I'm still in the hospital since Friday because of a bad hernia. Oh, goodness sakes. Jax and kids. You got it. Oh, my goodness, sweetheart. I'm sorry that that's happened. Let's see what else she says. Surgery. Whoops. Having a hard time getting the one I want up. Surgery went okay yesterday, just being observed for a spell. Then I can head home. Maybe this evening. I don't know. Oh, I'm so glad you told us this so we can add you. Good morning, Denise. I hope you don't have such long days this week. Denise says, good morning. And will you please put Brent, my husband? Oh, yes. Brent. Barbara's husband. You got it. He has a huge hematoma on his left eye and forehead. His lens fell out and he can't see. Also myself and Denise. You got it. You got it. You got it. Absolutely. I'm so sorry that happened. Good morning, Sarah. I'm having a hard time getting this to respond. What's wrong with my fingers? Magical day, galactic citizens. Hope all are safe. It's Santa's freezer here this week, and they left the fan on last night. Brrr. I believe that. Good morning, Barbara. Nice to see you. She says good morning to everyone. Oh, good morning, Kelly Bach. We always have you in the list, and this week your name is going on there right now, as well as Allie, who needs our good prayers, and Kelly and her family. They have lost a number of souls recently. And Terry and her brother Michael, and Eric, and Richie, and Liz, Barbara. That's what I know just off the top of my head. We're asking how you're feeling today, Kelly. Kelly says, thank you for asking. I'm still in bed, giving myself that grace. Oh, I'm glad. I'm having a little extra anxiety since my children are flying from Philly to California today. Prayers for Kelly's children. Kelly and her family, Kelly's children. We'll just add that right now. I know that feeling when our children are in the air. We prefer our children on the ground. I'm with you on that 100%. 100%. Yeah, that is a great screen name, isn't it? Sarah says, oh goodness, on the flight. And Gracie is always good. I've annoyed her, so she's run off. Oh, okay. Okay. Good morning, Barbara. Oops, why am I having such a hard time getting this stuff to show? Good morning, Barbara. Let's see. Kelly says, oh dear, Denise, I missed a lot of messages this morning. I will pray for your husband and see him fully healed. Absolutely. There she is. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Teresa. I sent her a picture yesterday, like, because it was cold. Good morning, Paul. Oh, thank you. He has the candle lit for all of us. Oh, thank you. We appreciate that very much. And Paul says hello to all coming in. I think Paul was going to see Journey Journey last night. I hope that was wonderful. I love Journey. I think they're fantastic, and I really appreciate that one actor, Adam Sandler. He always reminds me of my son. My son is like him, very kind, very down to earth, very silly, funny guy. Carolyn, good morning. Love and healing light to all that need it this morning. Absolutely. I add my voice to yours. Absolutely. Oh, Sarah says, thank you, Paul. Good morning with cream cheese frosting. They're always talking about food and what smells good. Well, Paul and I are going to take Rosie. We're going to call the vet as soon as their office opens because she isn't getting better as quickly as we had hoped for her sake. So we're going to see if they can, perhaps she can get an x-ray done today. We still have her on medications, and she's getting lots of her favorite treats and lunch meats. But we need to find out what's going on. Good morning, Judith. Oh, nice to see you. Nice to see everyone this morning. I hope you all had a good weekend. I hope you're ready for the New Year's. I am so exhaustified from this regime. I cannot wait until they are gone. And I look forward to our wonderful readers and our beautiful community. But I'm getting to the point now where it's like all I want to know is when is it going to be over? That's all I want to know. When is it going to be over? When will this be done? Because many of us have went through our stuff and cleaned house, so to speak, inside and outside. I'm ready for this to be on to the next stage of learning and growth for all of us as a country and as a community. And I'm ready. So I'm wanting good things for all of us, absolutely all of us. Exactly. Yeah. Barbara's got it. Hold on to that, baby. Yeah. It's amazing how his voice stayed really good, too. The older he's gotten, his voice is just still fabulous. Carolyn has another post-operative appointment for my eye this afternoon, hoping the eye pressure is back to normal. Let's add you to the list and look forward to hearing your update. My mother-in-law used to get her eyes checked for that pressure. I know we'd call her and find out. It's an very important appointment to keep, so I'm glad you're doing that. Whoa. I mean, everything gigantic. I don't know, Teresa. I don't know if they have, I'm wondering if her hip's out of place. I don't know. She just isn't bouncing back. And she's, like today, she's moving better than she's moved in a week. She's mainly just resting a lot, but she's eliminating fine and eating her appetites down a little bit. But we keep enticing her with things like roast beef that she really likes. And she will be 12. Today is her birthday. Today is Rosie's birthday. And we always make her a special meal. And today she's 12. So I'm going to call them when they open up in 2 hours and see what we could do. See if we can bring her in and they can fit her in between appointments to get the x-ray done. They'd have to drug her. And I've never left her there on her own before. But if that's what we need to do, then I guess that's what we're going to be doing. How is Rebecca Lynn doing, Paul? I have no idea who that is. Barbara has seen Journey 5 times. Wow. I'm having a hard time with this. I think I'm hitting it too many times. Wow, 5 times. That's fantastic. I love that. Thank you, Sarah. It's Rosie's birthday today. Yeah, acupuncture for dogs may be an option. I will see what our vet says today because that very well could be. And I'm sure if there is, he would know a good one. That's we can take her to. I'm learning Reiki 1 this month, so I was telling her that as soon as I learn it, I will share. I've been doing this I'm not sure if I've been saying it right. I've been saying it Ho'opono prayer, but it might be Ho'opono. I'm not sure I've been saying it right. But I've been saying that about the main abuser in my childhood for entertainment purposes only. So I've been working on that last person to forgive and to free up that energy for my own soul's growth and my own soul's learning. And been digging deep and saying that every day so that I can transmute that energy and asking. And the energy comes through my hands really strong, like in a circle on both hands. So I have been allowing that energy to just, to just go through, transmuting as it does. And I've asked that energy help Rosie. So I don't know. Thank you, Barbara Bergman. I appreciate that. Paul says, I was trying to play the electric guitar as I was playing the song. If you could read my mind, love no good yet. Oh, you keep trying because you just got that for a present from your nephew, right? Sarah, yes, Sarah and her cats. Sarah and her cats. Absolutely. Because Sarah was walking 1.5 miles in freezing cold to get kitty litter a couple of days ago because her car didn't start. I'm going to go check after the wind stops and see if my van will start. Fingers crossed, babe. Fingers crossed. Thank you, Barbara. That was really sweet. Yeah. Thank you, Carolina, and good morning to you. I hope y'all had a good weekend. I think, let's see, what's coming up today is I believe that Kelly at Kelly Healer is going to do her predictions for the coming year. So that's going to be a good show. And when I know the time of it, I'll look on YouTube today and I'll post it right away. But I'm sure all of you are subscribed to Kelly and have hit that little bell for all notifications like I have. Let's see, yesterday, Diana at Oil Painter, who I haven't seen join us for some time, she had put out a Sunday on the Sofa. So you can be sure and check that out. And our wonderful and beautiful and lovely Teri, she put out a video this weekend. Be sure and check that out. Carolyn says, Annie, there is a translation app that could say the words on Google. Oh, okay. For the Ho'opono prayer, in case I've been saying it wrong, which really wouldn't surprise me. Is your show later with Teri live later? That's right. We have a show today. I'd forgotten about that until you mentioned it. Thank you so much. It will be, I believe, an hour after this ends, and it will be live. Thank you so much for mentioning that. Thank you very, very, very much. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Awesome. Thank you. That's awesome. So tell me what you did with yourselves this weekend. I'm trying to remember where I left my phone. I must have put it in the kitchen or in another room. Anyway, moving on. So what did you do with yourselves this weekend? Did you sleep well? I know. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Cali Healer is 3 p.m. Pacific. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate you. Thank you. So there you have it. And let's see. Paul says, Sarah Rebecca Lynn is coming along. Good. Thank you for asking. Oh, good. I have no idea who that is. But I'm very glad to hear it. Carolyn says, I have also watched the Oh No prayer YouTube videos. Yeah, I think that's, I first heard of it. It was either on YouTube or on Insight Timer, one of the two. So I'm not usually one to make New Year's resolutions, but it's always that, I appreciate the spirit of it. So I was looking for my phone because I was going to share with you what I'd decided I would do. And it was basically to let in healing energy every day, to let in, to accept healing energy every day, and to stay in that energy as much as possible. Because when we do that and we lift our vibration, it affects everyone around us. It affects the earth, it affects the plants and trees and the animals, and it affects the people around us. And so we protect our energy, of course, every day by going outside and saying our good morning prayers. And then we meet here as a meditation group. And I don't know about you, but at the end of the day, I go out and say my evening prayers by my tree. And I thank for the day. And I ask for protection for my mate and Rosie and I and our children and grandchildren and so on, every day. And that's a practice I've been doing, and I plan on continuing to do that. It helps me stay centered and grounded, and keep it simple. I think keeping things simple is very wise. Sarah says, "Wonderful, Paul. I will donate my share of sweets." And Paul says, "Sarah, when I back, I think of you." Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Let's see. This is so strange. Why is it not responding? I have no idea. Okay. So far in the list, we have Jackson kids, Brent, Barbara's husband, and Denise. Barbara's husband. Brent is Barbara's husband and Denise's husband. Denise's husband. Not Barbara's. Denise's husband. I'm sorry. And Denise, I guess I need more tea. Kelly Bach, Allie, Kelly and her family, Terry, Michael, Eric, Richie, Liz, Barbara, Kelly's children, Carolyn, Sarah, and her cats. That's who I have right now. Let's see, it's going to be coming up on the 1st of the month, so if you do your cinnamon ritual, getting those supplies ready would be a good idea. If you so wish, you could get bay leaves. They don't cost very much at the store, and you could write down what you're thankful for, because when the universe notes your attitude of gratitude, so when you say, "I'm so thankful for a roof over my head, for my family, for food, for water, for shelter, for my garden, for groceries, for washer and dryer, for toilets that flush, for warm and hot water when needed. I'm thankful for all our creature comforts. I'm thankful for popcorn and entertainment. I'm thankful for all the things that you're thankful for, friendships and camaraderie and good health and things that mean a lot to you." Just say them all out loud, because it tells the universe that you're in the flow, and that your attitude of gratitude attracts more of that to you. So, and it's as a practice, at first you might feel silly saying it, but I promise you, a couple of months in, it'll be like, at first you might wonder, what 3 things am I thankful for every day? What in the world? This is going to be so hard. And as time goes by, you'll find there's more than 3 things every day that you're thankful for. People, situations. When you do run into difficulty, you can always, always ask an extra angel to help, either yourself or others. You can say, may we please have extra angels with everyone on our list this week. Starting with Allie at Heart and Soul Connected. Can she please be brought healing and relief? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's done. When I'm baking, I'm thinking of you. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Carolyn, it's finally in the 40s today, but the wind makes it feel much colder. That's what we've been getting too. We've been getting some serious wind. Oof. I went for 3 miles walk yesterday, 2 miles in the morning and then a mile in the afternoon, and man, I was cold, but it was very invigorating. So Sarah says, "Oh, Paula, I swear I smell your kitchen every morning, so I have to ask what it is I smell." Yeah, I believe that. Claire, is that Claire Aliens? There is a Claire for that. I'm sure Journey will be sold out soon. Yep. Jack says, keep it simple. The thankfulness does not need to be complicated. Exactly. Exactly. And as you go along, oh, good morning, CJ. It's nice to see you. And as you go along, you effortlessly, good morning, Barb. I'm glad you're here. We're talking about attitudes of gratitude and all the things we're thankful for as the year winds down and we think of things we would like to have in the year ahead, like the same things we're thankful for, and how we can ask for extra angels for absolutely anyone. Oh, Jax is thankful every day for puppy hugs. Absolutely. Carolyn says, whoops, my thumb has went berserk again. There we go. It's life-changing. It is. I express my gratitude at the start and the end of all my days. Me too. It makes such a difference and it keeps it very, very simple. And if there's something that's stressed me out or frustrated me or that I'm worried about, I talk about that too. And I say, I'm really worried about this. Can you please have an extra angel help? And look for, I have to remind myself the universe does not do things to us, it does things for us. And just that change in attitude, like, what is the lesson here? What is the lesson here what is the wisdom I can take from this situation that's I'm presented with? And sometimes it's usually just something really, really simple. I think animals really try hard to teach us to stay in the moment, because that's where life is, in the moment. Good morning, J-Cat lady. It's so nice to see you. She says, I'm thankful for electricity. Yes. For air conditioning and heating. Yes. I am very thankful for the indoor plumbing. I'm 70 now. I don't want to have to creep outside to go to the little girl's room. No kidding. I once lived in a house with my dad and his family in an orchard, and we had an outhouse. And it was cold going out there in the wintertime. And it was about probably 45 to 50 steps away from the house. So it was far enough away where you got good and cold. So yeah, yep, I'm with you on that. Absolutely. Let's see. Jack says, sore, CJ, but improving. Next up, low fiber food up next. Yes. And Paul's taken off. Paul, whoops, I heard okay. Have a great day. Work is calling. Talk soon. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for stopping by, Paul. Maybe sometime you'll stay for the meditation. That would be great. Sarah, clear something. When I was younger, I was at a basketball game with my grandpa. Our team was winning, and I smelled a giant cinnamon roll. Our team was losing. I smelled stinky gym socks. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. So you've had that, Claire, for your whole life. That's fantastic. I love that. Good morning, Patricia. She says, good morning. I'm laying on my new red light pad I got myself for Christmas. Good for you. It helps with aches and pains, especially sciatica, which now feels sore, not shooting pain down the leg. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I'll have to look into that. I have a physical, what do you call that? A physical, I guess, coming up on the 31st. And I will ask about that. I wonder if that can be prescribed. Just curious. If not, I will look for one on my own. Magical day, Paul, and sweet smells only. That's right. I love that for you, Patricia. I do too. Jay Catley had a great aunt that didn't get into her plumbing until 1973. Ooh, oh, I bet she loved it. I bet she loved it. I mean, there's something to be said for going back to simpler things when it comes to gift giving and goals and that sort of thing. but there's also something to be said. Like I had us get a heat pump a couple of years back when we remodeled the kitchen, and that I'd never been involved in that sort of a project before, remodeling of something. It was a long drawn out process. But one of the things that I insisted on is that we get a heat pump because I did not want to give any more monies to the oil companies. And I didn't want to have to purchase heating oil for our home anymore. And we're not able to get gas into the house because the line, it would cost a formidable amount to get it to our home. So a heat pump draws air using electricity. It draws air in and out of your home as needed to either warm it or cool it. And this is for entertainment purposes only. But I must tell you, the great joy I had, I think it was in late 2024, how happy I was to be that particular New Year's standing at my dining room window looking down the street, knowing that there was a heating oil big truck going by, and I was like so happy that they would never be coming to my house again. That is wonderful news for Patricia. It is. Do you think the red light is helping because the sciatic nerve is near the root chakra, which is red? I know the sciatica runs all up and down the legs too. It could be. I'm just so glad it's helping. Patricia, I bought myself a red light for Christmas, and it helps. Thank goodness, because I really overdid it over the holidays. Oh, Judith, oh goodness, decorating and cooking and baking and all that. And yeah, I believe that. Oh, Carolyn, I love to hear that. Every time I come for morning meditation with you, my cat Tinker sits next to and makes biscuits. Oh, I love that. We had a dog named Tinkerbell some years back. And when Rosie came a year and a half after Tink passed, I remember asking her, "Are you Tink?" Because we had asked Tink to help us find Rosie. It took some time, but it was worth the wait. Jack says red is good for any inflammation in my experience, Sarah. I did a meditation in a light portal chamber for inflammation. One day was red, another purple, and lastly green. Oh, that's fascinating. You know, Archangel Raphael is green. That's apt. I love that. Whoops. What is Sarah sharing? Yes, to sciatic nerve. I was just curious. One never stops learning. That's so true. That's absolutely true. Hopefully, the curiosity is wonderful. What if? And we're going to keep asking that, I think, a lot in the coming year. What would we like to see instead? So, while we've been lamenting our fate for some time, I think the energy in a big way will help us enormously when we begin to imagine, what would I like instead of this conflict? I would like chasm crossing bridges of communication that are open. I would like transparency of intent and action. I would like follow through on the things that I wish to do for myself and others. I want to see myself follow through with those things that are in my highest good. I think what we're going to see a lot of the tide turning in 2026, beginning now, why wait, is to put our energy more pointedly and out loud where we want it to go. My mother died 3 weeks ago, and it hits me at odd moments. And we were estranged, and it was nice to reunite with 3 of my brothers, and I'm thankful for that. And it's okay if there's tears. It's okay if there's sadness. Nothing wrong with that. No judgment. No shame in this game. But I also am happy. I'm thankful that she passed in her sleep without pain, without fear. That's the best we can hope for anyone, because no one gets out of here alive. So putting my energy where I want it to go, I am thankful that she passed without pain and without fear. And I would ask that for anyone passing, anyone. I don't wish bad for anyone, period. That's kind of my baseline. Do not wish bad things for anyone. People who act unkind or cruel, or foolishly, they take care of that sort of thing themselves. Those are their lessons to learn. So my takeaway from that can be, I'm really thankful that I don't have direct contact with that energy. Kelly says, I'm so glad you got the red light pad, Barbara. I have one and neglect to use it. Oh, maybe today. Sarah says, wonderful, Jackson. Inflammation is something to do with the blood. Yes. Again, the red color match. True. Judith says, when in doubt, go green. Something I learned in color therapy. Oh, I love that, because green is the color of the heart, green and pink. I'm not sure, one is heart and one is high heart. I do these meditations every night before I go to sleep. And every night before I go to sleep on Insight Timer, I listen to this meditation, particularly made for the chakras, to open and clear them, and going through their sound. And I always think of the color when I get to the heart, because the meditation is made for the heart, and I always say the heart and the high heart. And when they say blue for the throat, I always say and ears. Blue for the throat, so that I can speak my truth and listen, so that I can give things and listen to my guides and angels, to my inner self's voice. Carolyn says, I ask every day to react to all situations with compassion, kindness, understanding, and love. I love that. Yes. Jack says, the light portal activation I did, the doctor that designed it did so for his wife's. She has an inflammation condition, but it can any color of the chakras, and you can tailor the colors to your needs. Well, that's perfect. That's what I'm excited to learn about Reiki, because it's said that Reiki, the energy, Archangel Raphael, his color is green. It's said that the healing energy, whether you take a class or not, if you call upon Archangel Raphael and Creator, and you bring that energy down through your own chakras, because we share what we have the most of. So we can't share what we just have a speck of. So if we have a lot of gratitude and hope and faith that the universe is doing things for us, not to us, then we can bring that down, and then we have that in our vibration, in our vibrational field, in our resonance, if you will. Then we have that to share, and that affects others, whether we see the results of it or not. It's just the way it works. So it's okay when we come across things that we don't wish to carry forward, because it's a great success just that we've noticed that. So one of the things we do is that cinnamon ritual. And I certainly didn't make this up. I heard it, I think it was from Kelly, a Cali healer. I'm not quite sure where I heard it first. But the blowing of cinnamon into like your mailbox, and I say all benevolent energies for me and our family. And that includes our children. They don't even live here anymore. They have their own homes, but they are my family. So then I blow again, cinnamon into the front door. All benevolent energies, positive nature only may enter our home, for ourselves and for our family, which includes our children and our grandchildren, our family and extended family. And then I put a bubble of energy. Well, it's already here, but a diamond light energy protects our home, and it glows around the edges of our property. So I just greet that and reaffirm that each month as I'm blowing the cinnamon. And I like to give gifts to the land here. On Christmas Day, I gave some little crystals to the garden as a gift, and I think it's a really good idea. And it shows that appreciation that we all have. Oh, Carolyn did us. Oh, she did a class with Jean, Sun Psychic Jean, yesterday on healing our chakras. It was great. So much information. Oh, that's awesome that you did that. I love that. I love that you did that. Oops, I think I've messed up somewhere. And now I'm seeing it twice. Oh, could you share your chakra meditation? I've also begun using color, looking for a nice meditation for that as well. On my own, I fall asleep. Well, yeah, yes, I can. My phone is not right here with me, but I will share that. Share a minute. Share it. I will share that on my post page. He makes a sound for each chakra, and off the top of my head, I can't. I do not have them memorized, but I'd be happy to share that. Oh, thank you, Jax. Please do all the YouTube things. I appreciate that. Sarah says, I'm grateful as the year ends for this group. Me too. You've all helped so much, and now I begin to see a prologue for my next chapters in my life's journey. Well, that's beautiful. I'm so glad we've all found one another. It's miraculous. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate the journey we're on. I know it gets exhausting because we want things to happen a bit quicker. And we just help each other stand in our light. We help each other have faith and keep evolving and keep progressing on our paths, finding our Dharma. Dharma is what your heart speaks to you that you're here to do. And I just don't think it's one specific thing. I think in the Akashic records, when we're mapping all this out with our guides before we come down, and we're having these big meetings with other souls that will touch our lives quite closely, and how we can help one another and do our goals intertwine, that we're trying to, whatever it is we're trying to learn about, because this is a school. And so we intertwine, sometimes for a long time, sometimes just for a few minutes, just for months, for a year. We don't know. But it's wonderful. And you can tell when it makes you feel full and happy and believing more in yourself, then that is a good energy. That is a good energy, and that serves, you know. Miles to go before we sleep, Jack says. Yeah. Also hype off to the live feed before your comment. Oh, I don't, I've been getting that too, where it asks me sometimes, particularly on my phone, it will ask me, do I want to hype something? And I always say, yes, I want to hype something. And apparently there's a limit, because it asked me to hype something, I think it was Friday, and I said, yeah, I'll hype it. And it said, oh, sorry, you've already hyped enough videos this week or whatever. I'm like, well, then why did you ask me? So I haven't really figured out the whole hyping thing, but I do enjoy hyping people. I wish it could come up for the people I want to hype. You know, I'd like it to show up every time I visit our favorite channels, but it's just random. I don't know what causes it to happen. Just going for the ride on that one. Barb says, I'm grateful for the ability to learn. It has been a huge learning year. Next year will be too. You're right. You're absolutely right. We have to, I don't know what the year will entirely bring. I'm sure there'll be a lot of predictions about it. I do believe we got to put our energy where we want it to go and protect our boundaries, protect our energy, and be willing to change, be willing to learn. That's what it's all about. How can we accomplish things together? Oh, everyone gets 3 hypes per week. Oh, okay, Carolyn, thank you. Thank you. I hope that gets to be like 13 a week would be great. I don't know. Sarah says, according to Bashar, we are all here to be. That's it, to just be who we are. And we are all perfect for who we are in that moment. Nobody can be us better. Exactly. Well said. Well said. Carolyn says on the comment, there are 3 dots in the upper right corner. Slide to the left to see Hive option. Thank you. On the comment, there are 3 dots in the upper right corner. Slide to the left to see Hive option. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing what you know about that. We're going to get to meditating here in about 5 minutes. So let's put our heads together and see if there's anyone we need to add. Maureen and her dad. Does anyone know anything about Maureen and her dad? Because what it was, see, is I heard about Maureen and her dad on the Dream Show. I love the Dream Show. It's going to be on tomorrow. I'm not sure who else is going to be on it. It was fun being on there last week, but that's where I heard about Maureen and her dad. So let's see. Help me out here. If there's anyone we need to add. How is an hour nearly gone already? I know, right? I know. I'm with you on that. I don't know. Judith found a pretty good gratitude video on YouTube. Oh, Judith, if you would email that to me, I would appreciate that. My email on my channel it's funny because I screwed up when I made it and then I couldn't unmake it. So it's like instead of standing in the light at gmail.com, I think it's in standing light because I screwed up. But if you would like to, you could certainly email that to me. And I'm starting to get better at checking my email. Liz, yep, I've got Liz on here. Thank you. Oh, Carolyn, thank you. Maureen said he's doing better. Oh, I haven't seen her. Thank you so much. He's doing better. Hopes to be home for New Year. Oh, that's wonderful news. Oh, J Cat Lady, you got it. J Cat Lady's heart and lungs. Absolutely, you got it. Lisa, yes, Lisa Rivas. You got it, Lisa. Thank you. Let's see, Nancy and Morella. Okay, Nancy and Morella. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Because I knew there was someone we do not want to forget. And here we are, Monday. And if you don't mind, I'm going to add Rosie to that list. And hopefully, if I got Nancy and Morella. Yep, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that about Maureen's dad. Oh, Debbie, excuse me, Debbie at 3 Shifting Veils and her mom and their friend Tony, who remember you had went back in the hospital? Yeah, okay. Jack says Nancy is a long road to you. Okay. So I'm glad we got her on there. Okay, we need to get to our meditation. Oh, thank you so much for being here. Let me light some sweetgrass before we begin. Amanda. Rowan. What a beautiful name. Rowan. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Carolyn. I got it. Thank you. Like that again. And let's get to meditating here. Say good prayers. We welcome all of our guides and angels here with us today, here standing by our sides. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Hold at the top. Let your shoulders drop down a little bit. On the out breath, you can make a soft sound to help your wandering nerve, your vagus nerve, settle in a way that is optimum for you, for your body. In my mind's eye, I welcome our guides and angels to each side of us and our ancestors behind us. As we meet in this geode, in the center of beautiful, beautiful Mother Gaia, and we stand within circles. We have circles of guides, circles of angels, circles of ancestors, within a circle of the bird tribes, within a circle of the star cousins, those that we know as archangels, and surrounding all those circles are the grandmothers. The grandmothers hum, and as they hum, we'll be breathing in the white light of Creator down through the opening of the geode and the star nations, all the way down through our chakras. And as this light is breathed in, it settles in each of the chakras, and in each of those chakras is a pool of color, each chakra having its own color. There are chakras we don't know the names of yet, so there may be colors you're not familiar with, like turquoise, like sparkly diamond light. These correspond with the circles around us. They are blessings as we are being cleansed in a gentle, loving way by our guides and angels and ancestors, by the archangels that surround us. Because these energies, as above, so below, as without, so within. This is where your circle begins, with your breath. Breathing in Creator, grounding this energy into beautiful Mother Gaia. She is our mother while we are here. She knows our stories, she knows our hopes, our dreams, our ancestors. She knows those that we miss, those that have walked on. They are still with us, just in another form. We are all still together in this great circle. And surrounding all the circles are the grandmothers. They hum softly, helping us adjust to the light codes as they come in. This is a natural process, just like transmutation is a natural process. They sage. The bird tribes wave their wings at us, cleansing us softly, cleansing us of all that we're willing to release, anything that does not serve us, anything that is not ours. And as we do this, we ground even further into the heart of Mother, and the geode that surrounds us lights up. You can feel the light on your face. It's love. Love has many, many colors. It comes in all colors. through your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart, your high heart, your throat and your ears, your third eye, your crown, your star chakra. All of these light up in an amount that's just right for you and what you're learning and what you're doing and what you're transmuting. The love you are carrying through, affecting all life around you. These colors fill your shield, for you are never without protection. Dear ones, you are never alone, not ever. Each of you has a signature color. Sometimes it's purple with little green, beautiful green like jewels of light surrounding the edges. As you learn to see with love, not only yourself but others, the world around you. And this resonation transmutes everything it touches, lifting up the resonation, lifting up the vibe wherever you are. And the grandmothers see this, they know this. They have done this with us. Time and time again. Worlds without end. To those seen and unseen, I thank you. Just breathe. You don't have to accomplish something right now. You're just being. Just be. Relax into the love you are surrounded by. Recharge. Fill yourself up with this light, this living light of love from Mother and Creator. It's the same light that's in your soul. It's what you're made of. There are angels taking orders. They make a note of the things you want help with, the things that you need, because you have said them aloud. They are happy to hear these words. They are happy to serve. One of the things we learn here in this Earth School is how to be of service to the greater good, for the highest good. And how we all play our part in that without judgment. How everyone on the planet is playing their part. And while we are here together, we ask for extra angels, please, to be with Jax and her kids, to be with Denise's husband, Brent, and Denise, to be with Kelly Buck, with Allie, with Kelly and her family, for Tim and his family as well. For Terry and Michael and Eric. For Richie and Liz and Barbara. For Kelly's children who are flying at this time. For Carolyn and Sarah and her cats, and Maureen and her dad. For dear J Cat Lady's heart and lungs. For Lisa, Reeves, and Nancy. For Morella and Rosie and Debbie and her mom. For Tony and Amanda and Rowan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, extra angels with each of these beloved and dear ones, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you that we have found one another and are able to take solace and strength, camaraderie and humor and love and hope and share it. And share it exponentially from here in this holy space of quiet and safety. In this sacred space that we create when we breathe. Thank you, guides and angels and ancestors. Thank you, archangels. Thank you, bird tribes. Thank you, star cousins. Thank you, grandfathers. Thank you, grandmothers. Thank you, beloved Mother Earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. Wherever we are here. Taking one last sweet breath, this divine light to hold in your high heart and let its glow encompass you. Your shield has absorbed all the light and love that it can this morning. Your shield protects you, and it also tells the universe who you are. A being of love and light, here to serve the highest and greatest good of love. Love is the one indestructible power that there is, and we are all made of it. Feels good to remember this. We are love walking around. Let's come back to our bodies. Let's rub our hands together because our chakras are right there. They meet in the center of our hands. There we have it. Wrapped in love, each and every one of us. That felt very, very good. Good morning, Mrs. Thoreau D. It's so nice to see you here. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you, Denise. Yes, we hold you and your hubby in our prayers. Namaste. Have a wonderful day today, and I will be back in a bit with the lovely and wonderful Teri in, I think, about an hour or so. Thank you so very much. Bye for now.